What's up, YouTube? Timers here. Here's my review for the new Tyler Perry film, simply titled Straw. Now, in recent years, I've always liked Tyler Perry, but in recent years, I have been a little critical with Tyler Perry lately. Other than like that Madea Homecoming film, he did. Like Tyler Perry stuff recent, like that Mea Culpa movie he did with Kelly Rowland was pretty terrible. That recent one he just did with Kat Graham, Duplicity, I think it was called. That was horrible. So I didn't have too much hopes for this one, to be honest, because Tyler Perry's, other than his Madea stuff he's done, hasn't really hit out of the park lately. Except that war movie he did, 6999, that was actually not so bad. But I will say this is probably one of Tyler Perry's better films in recent years. If you guys don't know much about the story for this, it stars Taraji P. Henson as a single mother navigates a series of unfortunate events, leading her down an unforeseen path where of course she becomes embroiled in a situation she's never envisioned, finding herself at the center of a suspicion in a different world. Now you have some interest. Now, of course, she ends up like pretty much holding holding up like a bank hostage and stuff. And you'll probably think that she's definitely not really likable or whatever. Something about this one, like lots of people even sympathize with Taraji P. Henson's character. I mean, you really do feel sorry for her. Like, she ends up having her kid taken away from her. She ends up getting evicted, from her apartment and all. And really, a heartbreaking performance there. And I gotta say, the performances that Taraji P. Henson gives, it's such a shame that this movie came out like in June instead of like a little earlier. Because I feel like Taraji P. Henson could have easily gotten maybe an Emmy nomination. I say Emmy because not really Oscar, because the movie didn't even like get a limited release in LA or New York, so obviously it will not qualify for the Oscars or whatever. But I could totally have seen her maybe get an Emmy nomination, and because this is maybe one of her best performances she's put out in recent years. And also have like Tiana Taylor, who plays like the officer who's trying to who's trying to take her in and all. You got Sherry Shepherd, who's terrific. And it was also really great to see Sinbad on screen. I believe this was actually like the first time Sinbad did a film since his stroke a few years back. So it was really nice to see Sinbad on here. I've always loved Sinbad. I mean, my favorite Sinbad role is always when he played like the mailman in Jingle All the Way. That was actually always my first introduction to Sinbad. Or maybe, I don't know, Shazam probably, but that movie never came to fruition. With that aside, it is just a really decent one. It is really heartbreaking. You really do feel for Taraji P. Henson at times throughout this. And it also had like Glenn Durman was also in this as well. You had some really decent supporting players, some great performances. I mean, definitely is one of like Perry's better films in recent years, and probably a little bit of a surprise. Like I did not even expect. I mean, I thought the trails look fine or whatever, but I didn't expect you really think this was even going to be good. So definitely a pleasant surprise, and I hope Tyler Perry continues like doing these type of films a little more and less Mea Culpa and stuff like that. So I know, well worth watching. You guys have seen it, and Sherry Shepherd was also great in this too. Anyway, let me let you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Tyler Perry's Straw? And so, what's up? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you even a fan of Tyler Perry's films? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timmy.